Hi, I'm Bill, the Knee Pain Guru. Today I want to share with you my story on how I ended up in the knee pain industry and as the knee pain guru. It was December of 1998. I was living in Louisville, Kentucky at the time, and I was invited to go skiing with a buddy of mine, Dr. Paul Constante. He's a chiropractor in the Louisville, Kentucky area, and went skiing. Now, I'm not much of a skier, never been, and I definitely won't be moving into the future. However, decided, sure, what the heck, I'll go skiing. First run down the hill, I was pretty nervous and did the kind of snow plow thing with the skis, and I hit a patch of ice with my right leg. I was going down to the left, hit a patch with my right leg. Right leg slipped out, left leg caught on some hard ice, and I face planted. So it popped my left knee, and I did everything I could from passing out and vomiting. Taken down to the bottom of the hill, Dr. Paul put my knee back into place because he was a chiropractor. And I thought, well, I'll just heal. Like every other injury I've had in my life, just go back and heal. Didn't quite work that way. I ended up, I didn't go to the doctor. Ended up dislocating my left knee 4 more times. The last one, I was playing softball and scooped up a grounder. I was playing shortstop, scooped up a grounder, threw to first base. The knee popped again. And I remember essentially coming to the consciousness that someone was screaming, and it was me. And teammates carried me off the field. At that point, I felt I needed to go to a doctor and get my knee checked out. So I ended up on the examination table of Dr. John Ellis. He's one of the University of Louisville, the Cardinals, sports orthopedic surgeons, and he was doing the check the range of motion in the knee, and he said, well, we could do an MRI, but the ligament is torn in the knee. So at that point, I scheduled surgery for a month later, and ended up with a patella replacement. So they took part of my patella tendon. They put a pin in my upper leg and pin in one of the bones of my lower leg and recreated the ligament in my left knee. They also took out 2 pieces of meniscus. Now, I did 3 months of physical therapy. And on the other side of the physical therapy, Dr. Ellis told me if my left leg was within 80% of the strength of my right leg, then he would give me a green light to resume normal activities. Well, my normal activities was judo. I'd been involved in martial arts for nearly 3 decades and absolutely loved judo. I loved throwing people. I loved the physicalness of it. I loved everything about it, the working out and all that. So in my 29-year-old mind, surgery was in June of 99. Did physical therapy, so we're looking at July, August, September-ish, somewhere around September of 1999. In my mind, once I got done with the surgery, the physical therapy, and was going to resume normal activities, that I would be right back on the judo mat, like I had always done. What I was disillusioned, and it was my own disillusion, it wasn't like the doctors or the PTs did anything with that, because they did exactly what they said they were going to do. They fixed what was broken or torn. They made my leg strong, but they didn't address the pain, the swelling, the stiffness, the achiness, the tension, the tenderness in my knee, as well as the compensation that my hips, my lower back, and the rest of my body took on as a result of protecting the knee. So that began my journey right there. I started, of course, martial arts. I was involved in movement, studying movement, stretching, strengthening, and began to get involved in a Russian martial art that had a significant healing component to it. It was Sistema, a Russian martial art, and there was a huge focus on breathing and the strengthening of tendons and ligaments in the joint itself. So that I was studying over here. And then I also began studying an osteopathically based style of bodywork called orthobionomy. And I traveled around the world, studied orthobionomy, studied Sistema, and studied both of those parallel for several years. And then realized a few years later that both of those areas of study had one thing in common, and that was the nervous system. It was re-educating, it was training the nervous system on how to let go of tension and stress. One was through, the Sistema was through a very male, striking tension, breathing when you experience pain, putting the body under extended stress and tension to build up tendon and ligament and fascial strength. And then you had orthobionomy, which was a very subtle, gentle style of body work that worked with the body only in a position of comfort. So both of those, the combination of those is what ended up developing the program that you see before you, which, I began, surgery was in 2000. 2002, I went back to Louisville, Kentucky, began working with clients one-on-one, like on a massage table. 2008, I began moving my business online, where I started writing books, creating videos, doing podcasts and other things, where I was working with clients that are around the world. Clients in Australia, in New Zealand, in Europe, in South America, in the Caribbean, Mexico. I've had clients all over the world, actually, on 6 continents. The only one that hasn't been is Antarctica. So what this format has allowed me to do is help people that I wouldn't normally help in person. So it doesn't matter that someone lives around the world. I have products and programs that I've created to help them, to assist them first and foremost, get the pressure off of the nerves in the knee that are causing the pain, and then looking at how we can set up the conditions in the body to support now that we've got the knee out of pain. And then the last piece is making sure the mindset is in a good place so we don't do things to self-sabotage the process. 3-step process. Create comfort, set up the conditions in the body so the body can heal, keep the mindset in a good place so you don't self-sabotage. So that is, December of 98 is when I injured my knee. It's 2018 now. It's been 20 years. Kind of hard to believe that I've been doing this work. However, I look around and it's a unique approach. I don't see anyone else talking about knee pain in the way I do. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm doing the work because I'm really, really good at it. And if this information is intriguing to you, you want more information, there's my website, thekneepainguru.com. I'm on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as have a YouTube channel with lots of information on there. Start digging in and reach out, ask me questions, and I'm here to help. Definitely sign up for one of my programs because it'll make a world of difference in how your knees feel. So this is Bill Parravano, the Knee Pain Guru, thanking you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to helping you with your knees.